When we talk about autism and when we talk about the treatment of autism, there are certain points which are very important to be discussed in autism, and that is the relation of autism with spirituality. We generally discuss about the treatment of autism, and whenever we discuss it, I've always been guiding you about how important certain Ayurvedic herbs are in the case of autism, and along with those Ayurvedic herbs, how important are psychotherapeutic procedures. That again is something which we generally discuss, which we generally talk about. But today we are going to discuss about something which I often discuss with parents when they come to me for consultations, and that is the role of spirituality when it comes to autism. So talking about the role of spirituality in autism. Now when we talk about autism, now autism is a disease which, if we go as far as Ayurveda is concerned, is a mansik vikar, a disease of the mind. And when we talk about mind, when we talk about man, we always say in Indian mythology that man is very much attached to Atma. And when we talk about Atma, Atma is attached to Paramatma. Now, looking at the sequence, it really becomes very important for us all to understand that if we want a quicker improvement in autistic kid. So when we talk about Ayurveda, the most important thing to understand that Ayurvedic medicine will not affect the body in any harmful way is do not go for loose medications. Always go for GMP certified medication, preferably go for a good brand with all the ingredients mentioned. Again, keep a check that no heavy metals are being used for children. Heavy metals are used in Ayurveda in a purified way for certain critical diseases like cancer and other things, but for autism treatment, specifically when we are giving medication to children, Ayurveda itself says that we should avoid the usage of rasaushadhis. We should avoid the usage of metals. So that is why when we are giving treatment to a child, if you want a safe treatment for your child, so wherever you are taking that Ayurvedic treatment from, always do remember the golden rule that if a treatment is being given and you want the treatment not to give any kind of side effects to your child, it really becomes very important for you. When we are to give treatment for autism, we need to be very particular whether we are working on the conscious mind or we are working on the subconscious mind. There are separate kind of herbs, separate kind of procedures to be working on the conscious mind, and there are separate ones to be working on the subconscious mind. And we need to be in real tandem. We need to set the dosage. We need to see and check the demands of the child, the body. For example, if a child is very responsive, very quick to respond, the conscious mind is working in a nice way. So we come across various kinds of children suffering in autism, and they are all different from each other. My saying regularly that autism is not a disease but a temporary phase in the life of a child if treated or managed timely, that really comes true. Once Ayurveda as well as psychotherapy, both of them are utilized simultaneously. Now that is something which is really very important. If they want to bring the child out of autism, the part of psychotherapy is ABA, that is applied behavior application. So ABA is something which is the most important part. In ABA, we guide the parents how to interact with their child at their own home. And that is something which really is so much important for them to know. Because on one hand, when we are using certain herbs mentioned in Ayurveda, which are making the conscious and the subconscious mind interact in a better way, which are making the child more responsive, which are making the child's concentration span increase. So there are too many positive changes coming in the child's behavior. Now, those changes need to be transformed in the form of better language usage in communication, better eye contact, and various other things which are possible and only possible when regular applied behavior application sessions are taken by the parents and they are utilizing the same sessions for the children. And that is how we always work. We always try that parents who approach us with a lot of hope are given the best in Ayurveda, are given the best in psychotherapy. And if both combine, see, autism in reality is a phase in life. When we talk about adults, they may have phases of happiness, they may go in depression, but if someone is in depression and he gets the support of family, he gets proper treatment, he's bound to come out of depression, because depression is again a phase of mind. Similarly, in autism, along with the herbs that we provide to the child, it becomes really very important that we are using the right kind of ABA, psychotherapeutic procedures. Because someone who is experienced enough need to be training the parents on how to go at the age of the child and then train the child. Autism is a temporary phase in the life of a child if treated timely.
Another recovery story of autism treatment. Patient name, Parth age, 3 years old. Disease, autism, chief complaints, speech delay, hyperactivity, irritative behavior, less interaction, less understanding. History of patient. The parents of the child consulted Dr. Navdeep Sharma on July 2023 at 1:09 p.m. and felt the scope of treatment to work for the child. He didn't respond clearly and showed irritative behavior most of the times. He had less understanding of things and remained hyperactive within 9 months of undergoing treatment from Dr. Navdeep Sharma. Parth showed significant improvement. He became active and listened and understood things. He got indulged in activities. His hyperactivity reduced and he also started speaking words clearly. He became more interactive and his irritation also reduced significantly. He voluntarily participated in things like eating his food by himself.
हेलो पेरेंट्स, पार्थ हेलो करो, हेलो करो। ये पार्थ है, मेरा बेटा 4 साल का होने वाला है। लास्ट ईयर जुलाई में हम डॉक्टर नवदीप शर्मा सर के यहाँ पहुँचे थे। हमें एक सर ने मेरे बताया था सर के बारे में। हमने सोचा भी नहीं था कि आज 9 महीने में पार्थ मम्मा पापा हमसे बोलेगा इतनी जल्दी। तो मतलब बड़ा एक माँ पेरेंट्स के लिए कहता है कि कब हम मम्मा पापा सुनेंगे पार्थ के मुँह से। आज पार्थ मम्मा पापा और बिग सेंस सब कुछ बोलता है भगवान की कृपा से और सर की मेडिसिन और सर के गाइडेंस से। आज 9 महीने में पार्थ एक नियर टू नॉर्मल लाइफ जी रहे हैं। और स्कूल में भी पार्थ प्ले ग्रुप में था। अभी जस्ट 15 दिन पहले स्कूल में मैम ने बोला कि पार्थ को हम नर्सरी में भेजेंगे। और जो सर ने जो लाइफ में हमारी खुशियाँ दी हैं, बहुत एक पेरेंट्स के लिए इससे ज़्यादा और क्या हो सकता है कि उसका बच्चा इतनी जल्दी और इतना अच्छा इम्प्रूवमेंट हो जाए। एक पेरेंट्स के लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच हमारी लाइफ में इतनी बड़ी खुशियाँ देने के लिए। थैंक यू एंड निरोगम।
Thank you. Our team of experts of psychology. Our team of Panchkarma experts. All now to the Connect with World's senior most Ayurvedic healer, Dr. Navdeep Sharma. Gift your child autism-free life. आज ही संपर्क करें विश्व प्रसिद्ध आयुर्वेदिक विशेषज्ञ डॉक्टर नवदीप शर्मा जी से और अपने बच्चे को ऑटिज्म मुक्त जीवन का उपहार दें।